Hello everyone, this is me Rishabh. Welcome back again to my new podcast and to my new YouTube video. So here we have Jaya ma'am, and basically she is a content creator as well as communication skills trainer. Hello ma'am, how are you?
I'm great, Rishabh. So I feel magnificent. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
Yeah ma'am, I am also good. So thank you for so much ma'am for giving your precious time and coming to my podcast. So ma'am, very shortly, can you introduce about yourself?
Yeah, so hello everybody. My name is Jaya and I have a YouTube channel as well. That name is The Expound, and also I have an Instagram account where I consistently post videos on communication skills, English speaking, and also public speaking. So I believe that communication skills are indeed important in one's life because that shape their career as well. So I kind of feel like that's so important. That's the reason why I came into this field in the first place. And then I'm pursuing my BTech right now. And yeah, that's all about me. There's nothing much I can tell that so-called achievements. But I'm just a girl who is following her passion on communication skills or public speaking, you can say. And my goal, you can say, or my aim is to inspire people. I want to inspire them so that they can, lead their happy life, and I want to inspire them so that they can, live their best life. That's what I'm wishing for, and I hope that I will do. I will inspire many people one day. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your very good introduction and lovely introduction. So, ma'am, as your English is very good, okay, and you are also training people for English and communication skills. So, ma'am, can you tell something? Because nowadays, really, I see a lot of people really struggle in speaking English. So, ma'am, can you tell us about your journey? How you improved your English? How you learned English? So, what was your journey about English learning? Because nowadays a lot of people really suffer. So they want to learn from
Yeah.
other people's journey that how they learn that they also follow the same thing. So ma'am, can you tell something about that, about your own journey?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for asking me this question because when you're interviewing someone, I think the person who is giving the interview, that person should at least some kind of share their personal journey as well to the audience. So thank you so much for asking that question. So yeah, you can say that before like 6 years back, I was someone who didn't even know to speak a single sentence in English properly, and then people used to mock me. And my surroundings was like where people used to talk English well, but then I was the only one who was not able to talk English properly. So at that time, people used to bully me also, and then I used to feel so bad about it. Obviously, when someone bully you, and then you will really feel awkward at that time because you will be unique than others, and you won't be included in the gang and stuff like that. So I used to suffer a lot because of that, because of my language skills, because it was not so good. So at that time I kind of felt like, okay, there's no way going out of this. So you have to be here, you have to overcome that problems whichever you're facing. So I said to myself, and then slowly I started improving English as well, because as I said that English is a language which is like so important, especially when you're talking about nowadays in this century. I think English is the basic need one should have. So even in schools, I think English subject is there, but then people take it so lethargically, especially students I'm talking about. So many people complain to me, that I'm not studying in a CBSE school. I just studied in my native language. So because of that, I'm not able to speak properly. But what I say them is that it's not about you studying in CBSE school. It's not about you are not studying in CBSE school, but it's all about you trying it. It's all about you practicing it every day. So that's what I felt. And then no matter what circumstances you are in, you have to work on yourself, because unless or until you don't do it, you will never improve it. And also, there are many problems which which people tell me that they are facing, is that I'm being judged, I'm making mistakes, my grammar is not good. So to be honest, for 3 years almost, I was talking English without any grammar. Can you imagine talking English talking English without making any grammar mistakes? So it was so difficult for me to talk fluent English, and also especially correct English. It was so difficult for me, but then still I talked. Even though people judge me, even though people bully me, I just talk, because if you feel like I'm not good at it, you will never be good at it. So you
Exactly.
have to think yourself that, okay, I can do it. I'm capable of doing this, so I will definitely do it. So you just have to have that mindset. So I believe that I had that mindset in my life, and that's how here I am. And then later, yeah, that's all I want to say for this.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Like your journey was very motivational. I hope my listener will get a lot of things to learn about you. So, ma'am, I see because a lot of people are lacking at vocabs. Okay, they are always focusing on their grammar. They're focusing on the vocab. So, ma'am, what do you think if anybody want to improve their vocab? Because I really in a day I talk to a lot of people to improve my speaking skills, to improve my English. So just they tell me that Rishabh, my vocab is not so good. So ma'am, can you tell some of the ways or some of the tricks why a person can remove improve or build a good command in vocab?
Yeah, absolutely. So, basically, when it comes to speaking a language, people obviously concentrate on this vocabulary thing. But, there are two kinds of language which people speak. One is that normal language, the another one is that advanced English or advanced language. So, if you are someone who just want to talk, who just want to be fluent in English, who just want to convey a message to the people so that they can understand, I just wanted to say you that you don't have to struggle too much to learn vocabularies and stuff like that, because I think if you just take a single word, you can just find different words for that itself. So in that way you can say words are unlimited. Actually, you can't learn each and every vocabularies. So if you're someone who just want to speak normal English, just concentrate on common vocabularies which is used by people, and you can just learn that. But other than that, if you want to be unique, if you want to be so advanced in the language which you're speaking, at that time I will say that you have to you have to practice a lot, and you have to learn so much of advanced words, advanced vocabularies. Because normally when you're talking advanced English, there'll be, suppose if someone is talking advanced English, there'll be lots of words which is not mostly used by people. So I would suggest you that if you want to talk advanced English, concentrate on vocabularies, because that's so important, and concentrate on vocabularies which many people are not talking. And yeah, that's all what I want to say. And also, if you want to improve vocabulary, I would say that you can just write few essays. Okay, you just have to write few essays, and then you will like normally write down sentences, and that in that you will notice so many words, like usual words which is used by people. So you just have to circle it or underline it, and then search that synonyms of that word. I am sure that you will get lots of words from that. So just include, just cancel that, normal words, and then add those advanced words. And I think that's how you can improve the vocabulary. And also, I feel like many people, what the mistake which they do is that they just take a book, and then they just take a paper and then write down like more than 10 words every day. And then they'll just put a column, they'll just write the words, the meaning, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to ask you one thing, that are you revising those words again and again every day? Because what happens is that, if someone is learning 10 words today, in the next day that person will try to learn other 10 words. But many people, what they don't do is that they don't revise those words which they have learned yesterday. That's one big mistake which you are doing. So even though if you're writing like 3 words per day, you should be able to revise that 3 day from the day you're writing. So that is one thing which you have to keep in mind. So you just have to revise it again and again. Absolutely, I think it's just like examination, because unless or until you don't learn that answer again and again, you won't be able to write it clearly in the exam, right? So just like that, you just have to revise it again and again, and just try to be just try to apply those words when you're talking. So if you're just simply writing and then just learning, mugging up, it won't help you. You have to, so next time when you're talking English, you should try to apply those words when you're talking. That's one thing. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so I assume that you are actually asking me about what is that one important thing which one should know when it comes to speaking English. Am I right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I was not able to hear you a little bit. It was cracking. That's why I repeated the question so that you should know whether I understood it clearly or not. Okay, fine. So, one thing which I want to say to people is that, yes, as you have said, there are so many YouTube channels, there are so many people who are suggesting different ways, there are so many people who will tell you different methods to do this, do that. But, At the end of the day, you are that person who is going to apply those techniques or those methods or those tricks, right? So if you are keep on listening to those people, and if you're not applying that, or if you're not applying that in real life or practicing it every day, I think these all people's theories or trainings or methods will not at all suit you, will not at all help you actually, right? So I just want to tell you that even though if you watch 10-minute video a day, just concentrate on that 10-minute video and try to learn how you can take the best out of that video. It's not like, watching 10 videos every day and not even following a single video. You should not be like that, but at least select one video, choose what you're going to learn today, and then just write down what are the important things which is said in the video and practice that. Practice in the sense not for 1 day or 2 day, but for months. But for months you have to practice it, and I'm sure that if you do that, you can literally improve it, because that's what I did. Even I used to see like many people's video, but now I kind of felt like, okay, you need to stay concentrated on certain things. Just like multitasking. Some people can do it, some people cannot do it. It depends upon the capabilities. So what happens is that if I'm someone who cannot do multitasking, and suppose I'm just doing different works, at the same time, absolutely I cannot concentrate on that single thing which I want to do. So instead of that, what is good for me is that I will select a single task, I will select a single time, and then I will just do it at that specific time. Once I'm done, once I'm very good at it, then I'll go to the next one. So that's what I would like to tell you. And I think, basically, if you're starting it, I think you just definitely have to learn tenses. I'm not someone who teaches so many grammar parts and all, because I'm someone who believes in practical ways of learning. These kind of theories and these kind of mugging up things and then delivering it, I do not like that at all. I do not believe that that's one thing which you should definitely do, because I personally tell you that, like even during my school days, I used to mug up a lot of things, and then on the next day itself, I used to forget a lot. So that's one reason I suggest to people that learn, try to learn in practical ways. That will definitely help you. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. That is definitely good. Okay. You have given a very good advice and suggestion. Ma'am, like one question is that, okay, that what are the mistakes have you done? Well, because when I was in learning English, okay, when I was in the journey, so different people told me a lot of things. Like some person told me, like, listen to music. Some person told me do translation, Hindi to English translation. So different people gave me some wrong advice also, some right advice also. But at initial time, I followed all the advice. Okay, but when I became a like little bit, I spoke, became a good speaker. Then went to know that okay, these things are not important. But I have wasted my time on that kind of activity. So, ma'am, can you tell something that what are the mistakes have you done? Because the wise man said that we should learn from different people' mistakes, from other people's mistakes. So, ma'am, can you tell what are
Yeah.
the mistakes you have done initially as for improving yourself?
Yeah, so at that time when I used to learn English, I used to underestimate myself. I used to be so underconfident. I used to think that, yeah, that person is telling me that I can't do it, so I can't do it at all. So there was not even that self belief kind of thing. I never had it. Even the confidence which I have it right now, I had it like 0% of confidence. I was having it like that. So at that time, I used to listen to those people's opinion. That people's choice. So I didn't have a specific kind of thing which I want to do it. So all the time what I used to do is that listen to others, listen to what other people are doing, okay, do the same thing, listen to what other people are working on, okay, work on the same thing. So I used to be just I never knew it, because I didn't know which one is the correct path which I should choose. So one thing which I want to tell you is that I think what is good for you. Because if some person is suggesting you that learn through music, learn through movies, or learn through other ways, there are other ways as well. But then what I want to do is that I want to say is that just check the things which you like the most. So personally, if you ask me, I like watching movies a lot. I like watching Netflix web series, so I can learn English through that as well. So I should definitely go to that path, okay. Just because I just because I don't like music, I can't be like, okay, I have to learn English through music. You can't do that. You don't have to do that. So I think, these kind of interest which people say, that passion, you need to have it. So when you're having that passion with you, I think you can definitely learn whatever things you want to learn. So I want to say that just concentrate on whatever things you like. If you like listening to music, go with that way. If you like, watching movies or web series, just go with that way. So just choose the thing which you like. Do not choose the thing which others
Right.
says or which other yeah, tells you to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. You said the right thing. And the mistake I have done while learning, so I was just following other people advice just blindly. Okay, if anybody was telling me anything, so just I was following it blindly without knowing the facts and all. Okay, and I spent a lot amount of time, like I wasted lot amount of time in other people opinion. Like do something like that, do like it. Okay, so I was doing everything because that time I was a beginner. So I was following every person advice. But gradually I came to know that okay, we should not follow other people advice. We should do the things whatever we like. Okay, ma'am, as we are in the end of our podcast, so one very last and very basic question I have. Okay, that this question I ask from every guest. Like, what is a piece of advice you would like to give to our listeners? Like those who are watching us right now, might be they are English learners, or might be they want to improve their communication skills. They are young people. So, what is the advice or what is the message from your side that you want to convey to our listeners?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, I would like to thank those listeners who have reached till here, because many people do not invest their time in learning some new skills. Instead, they try to scroll Instagram, they try to watch what is a new trend, or they just used to think about other things. But these people, whoever came till here, I'm so thankful to you. Right now, I cannot thank you enough. So that's the stage where I am in. So I just want to say those people that whatever you're working on, I would just say that have that passion and just believe in yourself. You might have that circumstances where it might be like, it might just, will just pull you, will not let you go. That will be just, it will be stuck in your mind, and then you won't be able to overcome it, or you won't be knowing the way or the path to overcome it. So at that time, I just want to say is that I always believe in this quote that you will shine when it's your time. Because I think everybody have that specific time. Because I used to believe in this quote, even I reached 1,000 followers in my Instagram. So at that time, what I did was, before I had that belief that okay, one day I'm going to reach the place where I am here today, and that's how I reached it here. If I believe that, man, I'm posting videos every day, I'm being consistent, I have this so-called name called the expand, but then I am afraid that that will be helpful to others or not. So at that time, if I had that mentality in my mind, and then if I just gave up, just imagine, I won't be here talking to you. These listeners who have come till here, they won't be listening to me where I'm giving this advice, right? So at this time, I just want to tell you that wherever you are, whatever stage you are in, just think that you can go through that phase. Because when I used to start making videos, at that time I used to like look forward to these people who used to have like 10K, 20K followers, and then I used to admire them. Like, how will that be? Having that much amount of followers, they'll be getting replies every day. I used to wonder a lot what actually happens. So that's what I do is that when I see someone or someone's video which is like so inspiring, I try to Google them, and then I try to learn what where the struggles, what they went through, and then I used to learn that what are their history, what are their backstories. So at that time, I just want to know how did they come from, the root of them, that person. So I used to I was so eager to know that. So at that time, I used to be like, I used to check on that as so much. So that's what I believe, that whatever you're doing right now, do not think that suppose if you're a content creator, do not think that people are not watching your video. It's just an advice for you as well, Rishabh. So I just want to tell those people that do not feel sad or do not feel bad that people are not appreciating your content, or people are not looking through your content. There are so many people who will look at you. but it's just that they won't come up to you and say that you're doing a good job, but you are having the attention of the people. Okay, so I just want to tell you that whatever you're doing right now, just concentrate on that thing and then work on it. And the one thing is, be consistent, just have that dedication to yourself. And the next one is that believe in yourself, and don't think that I just need that materialistic thing, I don't have enough money to do that, I don't have that clothing, I don't have that setup or something like that. Just don't think about all those distractions which come in your way. Just have that goal with you, and then just work on it, and you will definitely get through it. Yeah, that's my
Wow.
piece of advice.
Yeah, yeah, wow. You gave a very good piece of advice, okay, and it was really motivational. Like it really motivated me. I hope our listener would have also got a lot of things to learn. Ma'am, like when I started the things, okay, like 1 year back, like I started the things, okay, like when I completed my 10th, so I started my things to learn because my communication was not so good, my English was not so good, I was not very appropriate. Like I was just a normal guy, okay, not with a good communication skill, very afraid, very introvert guy. So just I started talking to people. I started improving myself. So right now I'm training people also. Like I have few of my friends. Okay, I'm taking sessions also. Okay, and I'm training them for English for communication skills. Okay, I hope in future just I'm trying to do a lot of things. Just I'm trying to explore a lot of things and daily try to improve myself. Let's see where if I
Absolutely.
will be. Yeah, I can do a lot of things. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, your words was really good.
Thank you so much, Rishabh. And I also have seen your profile. It's like so good. I think this is the thing which you have to do. It. You just have to interview people, get to know their journey, get to know what's in their mind, grab those informations, and then use it. And that's how you develop your skill as well. So you're doing such a great job. Keep up the consistency. Keep up your dedication and passion. And I'm sure that you will reach the high level. I'm waiting to see you there.